Hi, my name is Stuart. Thanks for checking out my series looking at meta trends in the marketplace. So this week, what we're going to focus on is early bird companies are making tomorrow's products today. So the first trend that we're looking at is the growth of a company which I'm sure you're all aware of and heard of, which is Palaeton. So the most expensive machines on the planet, they manufacture indoor exercise bikes, which also allow for group workout sessions and courses through a subscription, also paid to Palaeton. So Palaeton gained a strong market in the premium home exercise market early on, taking full advantage of their polarized response to the admittedly expensive product with a busy marketing campaign, particularly during the 2018 Winter Olympics. But this backfired after the release of a highly criticized holiday commercial titled The Gift That Gives Back in 2019. Palaeton were lucky in that they already had made their initial public offering, meaning first offering shares to the public on a stock exchange in September 2019. The company consistently proved to be exceptional at raising funding, pulling together $3.9 million in 2012. Their Series B round of funding in April 2014 managed to raise $10.5 million, but this valuation is nowhere close to the $4 billion price tag placed on the company by their $550 million Series F round of funding in August 2018. This more than doubled in the year leading to their IPO, and the company projects to more than double their fiscal revenue again in 2021, predicting a rise from $1.8 billion in 2020 to $3.9 billion. The COVID-19 pandemic is definitely a major part of this growth, as more than 77% of city-dwelling Americans are now exercising more than 3 times a week from home. This has had a damaging knock-on effect on gyms, as 60% of people plan on cancelling their memberships even after lockdowns end, transferring approximately $10 billion in annual revenue from gyms to at-home exercise solutions. A significantly positive sign for Palaeton is that they generate 20.6% of their revenue from their $39 per month subscription basis. So with an impressive 92% 12-month retention rate, that is high. This is less surprising when you factor in the cost of the hardware itself. If you've laid out $1,895 for the bike and $2,495 for the treadmill, psychologically, you can all appreciate that after an initial cost like that, you're not going to give up paying the subscription, even if we're not getting any use of the machine, as that would mean admitting it was a wasted purchase and being in the doghouse. So what this has meant is resulted in numerous startups attempting to recreate Palaeton's all-inclusive but independent hardware-software subscription content model. One example that has raised $620,000 in funding to date is Fight Camp. Not Fight Club, Fight Camp. A smart punching bag linked to an app for tracking punches. So they are competing with other Palaeton for boxing companies like Punch Lab and Light Boxer. Some real smart marketing people behind these names. Mind Labs raised £1.4 million in October to build a mental health equivalent, combining an EEG headband called the Halo with subscription meditation and mindfulness video classes. The interest in the climbing alternative, CLIMBR, skyrocketed after it was announced Jay-Z and Novak Djokovic were partnering with the startup. There are many other examples out there, from Mirror's smart screen for equipment-free workouts being acquired by Lululemon for $500 million to Zwift, I can't say it, I'll say it begins with a Z, Zwift, which is effectively Peloton for your own equipment, with a $499 cycling adapter or $39 run pod for jogging. They all use subscriptions for gasified fitness classes and races, holding a virtual Tour de France that attracted 117,000 people and raising $450 million at the Series C stage of their funding in September 2020. Many forecasters expect Palaeton to seek to acquire some of the above startups that we've talked about to expand their product offering. In fact, this has already begun, as they have announced they're acquiring fitness equipment manufacturer Precor for $420 million. Thanks for tuning in and listening to meta trends, what's happening in the marketplace, and quick breakdown on Palaeton and that whole at-home education training marketplace.